Now we're in the writing portion of the series, and if you've been following along, you'll know why I made my markers, how I made my markers. You'll also notice that I made a loop region around the specific location that I want to build the song. Now, one thing I want to do is to go back and check my tempo mapping to make sure that I'm still comfortable with my BPM. So let's go ahead and give that a listen. Okay, now as I watch that, what I'm thinking about is just using two chords, simple, and maybe, a little variation. So it's gonna kind of go a little like, well, let's hit play again. Maybe something like this. And if you notice as I'm playing that, some of the ups and the downbeats are actually, well, let me turn this metronome off. I can just do it here. So as you notice as I'm playing this, I got the tempo in my head. So let's replay. Oops. So you'll notice as I'm playing, the syncing is matching up. Some of what I'm playing is landing on the key spots that I was mapping out in earlier videos. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. And let me shorten the video, move the window up just a bit. I like having the video positioned in the center so as I'm composing I can see what's going on. And we're going to set a, let's see what we can do. 2-bar count in. Don't need to run the metronome during recording. Don't want it during playback. Do I want it during recording? Yeah, let's keep it during recording just to keep me in time for this first run. Record enabled. And when I hit record, it should give me a 2-bar count in. And it did not, so what did I do wrong? Make sure that's all. Okay, so it's doing its job. So let's go ahead and lay down these chords. So I make sure this is lining up. Because I don't quantize when I record, so I just gotta look at the data and see what's what. Okay, now we're gonna lay down some drum work. Okay, let's record. It's a simple drum pattern. And notice how everything is syncing for the most part. Okay, now I want to spot something here. It's when Derrick Rose is getting fouled here, because there's a sound that I want to manually mess around with. So let's go in the MIDI editor. Might help if I had the video up. Okay, now for the bass. Now what I'm playing here is going to be simple. It's just common tone. And for those of you that don't know what common tone is, it's just the chord tones, basically. Same keys you use for the chords, same keys you use for the bass. So let's go ahead and lay something down. Trying to get this big enough to where you can see it, because I do have a small monitor. And I'm just playing with the chord tones. And as you can see, the doubling on the bass actually was a good, well, for me it was a good spot. In the spotting session, that should play out pretty well when we get into loop mode, but we'll see. So I've gone ahead and looped up the skeleton, and we're going to test it out across the other hit points that we've mapped out. It should play fine, so let's go ahead and see. Granted, there's going to be some things that may need to change. Like I know when this crossover happens, it's a little late. Not there, but right here. But you know, it still looks fine. Okay, so there's a little insight of how I go about writing the picture. I have to do about 12 more of these tracks before I can send them off to my music supervisor. I hope you learned something. If you do have questions, please leave them in the comment section below. As always, if there's a specific tutorial or something you want me to cover, let me know in the description. If you're using Reaper, definitely contact me. It's just one of my favorite DAWs. But anyway, hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you next time.